Okie dokie. Problem number 4. Last one, we're almost there. Tyson is baking his cookies on a rectangular sheet. So a sheet is what the metal thing you put in the oven for cookies, not like a bed. The sheet measures 3.5 feet long by 1 1/4 feet wide. What is the area in square feet? So I know that it's going to be a rectangle, and it's 3.5 this way and 1 1/4 that way. So my equation is 3.5 times 1 1/4. So I could, if I have some grid paper, I could draw a rectangle that measures 3 1/2 squares, and then 1 1/4 of a square. And I could count how many blocks are inside of it. So I would count that, this part here is 3 whole blocks. And then over here, it's going to get real small. I have my little half block. And I have some 1/4 blocks down here. And I have a little tiny 1/8 block in the corner. So I could do that, and I could add up the totals. What I would recommend that's easier is use the box method that we learned. So you would break up your numbers. You'd have 3, oopsies, let's use an easier to read one. You'd have 3.5 this way, and 1 1/4 that way. And then just like we learned before with the box method, you just multiply. So in this box, I would do 3 times 1. And you can use any strategy to multiply. In this one, I would do 1 times 1/2. And this one, I would do 3 times 1/4. And in this one, I would do 1/4 times 1. Times 1/2. And again, you might use your blocks to multiply. You might use that little trick we learned, whatever works for you. Then, after I multiply each square, like in the box method, I look at my answers, and I have to add them all up. So I'm going to come now, and I'm going to add 3 plus 1 plus 3/4. Ooh, I messed up here. This should actually say 1/2. See, this is why you gotta check your work. Plus 3/4 plus 1/8. And this is where I would definitely recommend using some blocks or some fraction strips, because I have to add up 1/2, right? Plus 3/4 plus 1/8. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to see if I can make a whole number. I see that 1/2 plus 2/4 is equal to 1 whole. Oops, come back here. So now I just have that 1/4 and that 1/8. So to make my life easier, instead of that 1/4, I'm going to switch it out for 2/8, because remember, these are equivalent, so I can do that. So my answer, my total, is 1 3/8. So I would come back here, and I would say that my total is 1 3/8. Fractions, it was equal to 1 3/8. So now I have to come back in here, and I can't forget about this whole number that I got from the first box. So it's 1 3/8 plus 3, and my total is 4 3/8. And there we go. So again, it's just like the box method. You just put one number you're multiplying up top, one number on the side, and then you multiply the pieces by each other and add up the total. And that is number 4. You're done.